later. But anyway, so my thing is about this whole thing with Will Smith slapping uh uh Chris Rock. Honey, I got this. Thank you though. Um I think a lot of people played a part in this, and I'm gonna tell you why. Um, okay, so you know you had the comedians that come out and they speak, right? Comedians come out, they do their little jokey joke or whatever else like that, right? And then they and begin on with the program. Chris Rock did his little spiel. As I said, this is called a marriage license. Okay. I am licensed. I am married with my husband. We signed a legal binding contract to be in a marriage with one another. A legal binding contract. Do you understand me? That's what a marriage is. Legal binding contract. Okay. I just want to stake that out. Chris Rock, now, as this couple, Will Smith and Jada enjoying the Oscars. I'm excited. We're going to have us a nice time. We're getting dressed up. We're going to enjoy and so forth and so on, right? This is where they at, okay? So, Chris Rock comes out. Everybody knows that Jada Pinkett is dealing with alopecia with the hair, right? She cut her hair off and so forth and so on, allegedly. And then also for that reason, I mean, allegedly. And then, so Chris Rock comes out and you say, what? It's almost 1st April. And yeah, they're going to be laughing like fools. Yes. Okay, I'm not lagging. You can see me on YouTube. I can dig it. Thank you so much for that. But let me, this is my thoughts of what I think how this all go. Okay. So Chris Rock comes out, right? So he is up there, he doing his thing and so forth and so on. He then caps a joke onto Jada Pinkett. Okay. I said, what is this? Legal binding contract. This is a marriage license. This is me and my husband's marriage license. Do you understand me? And so in a marriage license, you take vows. Okay? You two have an agreement as to how you want your marriage to be. You talk about it. This is what we want to do. This is what we don't want to do. Whether you go through ups, downs, ins and outs, twisted circles, or whatever you go through, that is literally y'all two going through that, okay? If you tend to forgive what the other one does, then y'all trying to work it out. That's y'all working it out, right? I'm a BSP. I'm a fan of all of them. Ain't just both of them. I'm a fan of all of this. You understand? You see what I'm saying? If it is real, it could be a skit. Now, it could be a skit. I used to have this cousin, BSP. I used to have this cousin. He used to tell jokes all the time. And you know how the movies that come out, yeah, and they be the language be off. And he used to talk like them. And then they used to play games of where they look like they hit, but they didn't hit. You understand what I'm saying? So anyway, check this out. Let me get to my thing. Let me get mine out. Then I'm gonna read everybody else's. So Chris Rock comes out, husband and wife, enjoying everything. And then Chris Rock, we're gonna use this information to help other people. Okay, I want to say that because this could be a skit. It may not be a skit, but we're gonna use this information to help other people. Okay. Now, Chris Rock says what he says. Will Smith. See, this thing is straight lagging, honey. I am straight paused on YouTube. I don't understand it. Anyway, I may have to. I don't want to come out of YouTube because I love YouTube. They converse. I love the way they converse. But anyway, check it out. Chris comes out. Chris tells a joke, and then Will Smith Will Smith and Jada is laughing at the previous jokes. Everybody going around saying Will Smith and Jada was laughing at that particular joke. That's not true. Will Smith and Jada was laughing at the previous joke. Do you hear what I'm saying? So when Chris Rock said what he said, it offended Jada. All Will had to do was look at his wife. You understand me? Look at his wife. Now, this is where a lot of people is getting this twisted because they don't understand marriage, because they degraded marriage by saying side pieces are it. Y'all make marriage feel like marriage was just, oh, it's just a piece of cake. No, baby, no. We signed a legal binding contract. I told my husband, if you cheat on me, and let me tell you what, I'm suing you and I'm suing the person that you cheat on me with, because they know that you and I are in a relationship. I'm taking your guac, cheese, dinero, guacamole, chip, and the dip, the money, the moolah, the skrilla, the scratch, I'm taking that. You gonna work for me. You gonna work for me. You understand what I'm saying? Because you know I'm married to this man. Play games with me if you want to. Every piece of money you get, you gonna work for me. Because you can Google my husband and I, and boom, there we go. I wear a ring. My husband wear a ring. I do not condone violence, but baby, I'm suing the pants off you, because I signed, talking to the side piece that you I signed a legal binding contract with my husband. Do you understand me? And our vows. Let me speak to y'all about the vows. Y'all start degrading marriages as if marriages was nothing. Oh, they married. I could take him. I could take her. Take him if you want to. I promise you, gonna work for me. I promise you, I'm getting that money. I promise you. It's a roll call. It's roll call for every husband to stand up. You vow to love, protect, honor. You vow to take care of us. That's what you vow to do. You vowed that. You vowed that. Now, here's why I got to, now, don't get me wrong. I do not condone violence, but I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you on this one. I'm going to get about this one right here. Oh, I'm going to get you. Because all you got to do is pull up. Google. We everywhere. Marcus and Debbie Curry, we're there. I'm suing you. I'm getting that money up off of you. I promise you that I am. I promise you that. That's what because certain people do not look at marriage as what it is. Leave marriages alone. Y'all done made it out here like side pieces is the thing. Side pieces ain't the thing. What is y'all talking about? And y'all forgot chivalry ain't dead. Chivalry is not dead. Skit or not, if it was or if it wasn't, chivalry is not dead. That man stood, all he did, they sitting there, he looked at his wife, and she gave a look like, oh my God, this just offended me. He didn't say nothing to her, not one word. He got up. Honey, what'd you say you called it? How did he get up? What'd you say he called? What'd you say he called it? Wild Wild West. Got up as a gentleman and did what he did. I don't condone it. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. Chris got every right to sue the pants off Will. Sue the pants off. Get money. Get to sue him. You got every right to sue him. But Will Smith also got a right to sue him too. If it go any way how my head is. Did you come to me and ask me that you can do a joke about my wife? Because it's my wife. This is not my girlfriend. This is not somebody that's chilling. This is not that. Did you come to me, have a conversation with me, and ask me if you can put my wife in your skit? Because I don't remember us signing no contract. I don't remember us saying that you can pay me this to put my wife in your skit, your joke. I don't remember that. Did we have this conversation? What'd you say? I don't know what that means. Yeah. So then, okay. Chris has a right to sue Will Smith if he wants to. Chris has decided that he will not press charges against Will Smith. Now, when Will, this husband, looked at his wife like, oh, shoot, that offended him. Oh, no. My job is to love, honor, protect my wife, to cherish her. No, we got up like a gentleman should. He didn't say nothing. He didn't say one word. He socked the mess out of him. He said, this is the best. Chris said, this is the best thing whatever he said, I don't remember what he said. I don't condone violence, but I did put my little ticking tocks up because there's a roll call for husbands to stand up. Stop playing with all of these side pieces and all these people that are disrespecting your wife. This is a roll call for wives to stand up. Don't let nobody put your husband's name in their mouth because it don't belong. We supposed to be protecting each other. That's the problem. Everybody like it's a shortage of this. If that's your thing is a shortage of men and women that you go out to married men and women. No, we're gonna take what happened, skit or not, because it's talk about them having a talk at the red table and all them sitting down talking about it. Okay, skit or not, because Will was like, you know what? You gonna take this fade. I got money to pay you. You gonna take this fade. You gonna keep my wife's name out of your mouth. You gonna take this fade. You should have talked to me. You should have had a discussion with me. If this is not a skit, I'm trying to tell you, if you have a problem with a husband or a wife or whatever, you need to talk to that husband is the head. He's the head of the household. And then not even only that, okay? Will and Jada, especially Jada, was a victim because if Chris did that skit and then talk to this couple, baby, what is you doing? What is you? Listen, when I move, you move just like that. This is a money thing. It can look humorous to us, but this is a money thing. Don't put my name in your mouth. You at the Oscars? You won't put my wife name and humiliate my wife? You didn't talk to me. We didn't have a discussion. You understand me? Some of y'all need to respect people's marriages. Bottom line, y'all doing too much. This is roll call. Husbands, protect your wives. You ain't got to go around fighting, but you are the head. You're supposed to stand up. You're supposed to stand up. You ain't supposed to fight. Now, I ain't condoning the fight, but you are supposed to protect your wife. It's you and your wife against the world. What in the who's what? What? That man, when I tell you Will didn't care about how much money he would have to shove out for hitting this other man, when I tell you he didn't care, his job was when he signed the marriage license is to protect his wife. That's a license. I got a license. I got a license on that one. He got a license on me. We signed a legal binding contract. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Do you understand? A legal binding contract. We have to sign another legal binding contract for our relationship to be over. Anybody that signs this, a legal binding contract, if you want to end that relationship, you have to sign another legal binding contract. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Now, okay, Chris could sue Will, but Jada and Will could sue Chris. Chris can also shoot. Who is Richard? Because when Will was walking up, Chris yelled, "Richard." Where was Richard? Who is Richard? I want to know who Richard is. Who's Richard? Because if Chris called for Richard, I don't know if that's security or what the heck is going on. Somebody should have been out there. Where was security? How did they allow this to happen? When he got up out his seat, he made that joke. He got up out his seat. He walked to the stage. Where was security? Where was security? How did this happen? The only thing you're going to do is mute the sound. Where was security? So Chris could sue Will for slapping him, and then sue the Oscars, and then sue security. You understand what I'm saying? And Will can sue Chris, and he can sue the Oscars because don't you got to run all of that through the chain of commands? This is what I'm gonna say. This is how I'm gonna say it. So forth and so on. Don't they have to be ran through? Now I've been on stage before. It's minutes. You gotta count your minutes or whatever else have you. You have to have that stuff down pat. Am I right or wrong? Somebody help me if I'm wrong. You understand what I'm saying? There's order. You understand? Now this might be a skit, but I'm using the content to say husbands, where y'all at? To say wives, where y'all at? Y'all didn't let these people pump in your head that you should be having a side piece. that it's okay to have a side piece. No, that ain't what. No, and no. And shame on you side pieces for even interrupting people's marriages. Even if the married person come to you, shut it down. Because I'm going to tell you out my mouth, I'm going to sue you. I'm getting that guap cheese, dinero, guacamole, chip in the dip, that scratch, that screw of that money. I'm getting that because I'm saying that I'm married right now. I'm saying that my husband is married to me. I'm married to him. Honey, who are you? I will sue you, husband. If you what? I'm trying to tell y'all right now. I'm trying to tell y'all. This is a roll call for husbands to stand up. There's a roll call for wives to stand up. I'm going to sue the side piece. I'm suing you because all you got to do is Google me. Google me, baby. And me and my husband both will pop up. I'm suing you. I'm getting that. I'm straight up getting that. I'm getting that up off you. I want that. Because ain't no way I signed a legal binding contract to be married to someone and I give my life and I'm faithful, loyal, trustworthy. I'm doing everything I can. And there's some action on the side. Baby, I'm suing you. Now, Chris said he did not want to do that. You hear me? BSP. You're scaring your husband. No, I ain't scaring him. You want to see my husband? He playing the game, honey. When you get a break, come introduce yourself, okay? No, I'm not. Oh, here he comes. I'm not. No. I'm not. No, I'm not. Let me tell you, he wear the pants in this family. I don't wear the pants. He wears it. I wear a skirt. I have a dress on. I'm literally wearing a dress right now. No, I'm all woman, baby. I'm all woman. I love what Jada did. Jada gave a look like, how would you didn't talk to me about doing no skit on my wife. That's my wife. He said, keep my wife's name out your mouth with his chest. You hear me? With his chest. Keep my wife's name out your mouth. I don't care what a husband and wife go through. I don't care. That is between them. You understand me? I even did a story when I was on the radio and entanglement. Y'all caught up in the entanglement of no, baby. That's a husband and a wife. Don't put some respect on my name. 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 I wear his name. He gave it to me. He gave me his name. He gave me his name. I represent him. He represent me. Bill represent Jada. Jada represent him. And that should have been no security, the Oscars. But Whoopi Goldberg said, no, we're not taking his award. His accomplishment. He worked for that. That didn't have nothing to do with Chris. That didn't have nothing to do with Chris. They're not going to take the award from Will, from working hard. Will working hard. No, that was whatever Chris and Will got going on. That didn't have nothing to do with the Oscars. That didn't have nothing to do with the Oscars. Give him his accolades. Because Chris should have talked to the husband. He should have talked to the husband or the wife, but he should have talked to the husband. You didn't have my permission to put my wife's name in your stuff. You didn't have I'm married. We're married. You're going to honor marriages. And all you all need to know that marriages are honorable. Not for you to get out here and do whatever and treat us like no, we're not single. We vowed to be with one another. We signed a legal binding contract. I don't understand what you all don't understand about this. When I saw that, man, I wanted to come on so bad yesterday. I ain't even lying. I wanted to come on. I wanted to come on so bad yesterday when I saw this. But I was like, wait, let me figure out what they gonna do first. You understand what I'm saying? So I just went on, did my little thing, posted up my little things, you know what I'm saying? No. Respect the marriages. Respect them. This is roll call for husbands to stand up. That's what this was. You vowed to love, honor, cherish, and protect. You all are the protectors. You gonna stand there on stage at the Oscars and embarrass this woman and not say, excuse me, Mr. Smith, do I have permission to use your wife's name in my comedy? What is your comedy about? Well, it's about such and such and such and such. No, no. No, no, because she's already being an example, a spokesperson of alopecia, and she's cutting her hair. So this is something she's very passionate about, something since she's sensitive about. Let's try to find another joke that you can, if you would like to use her. As Jada is standing right there, I agree or I don't agree. So it very well could be a skit. Very well could be, because it's talk of them coming together at the red table. And then it's talk that allegedly Chris is not going to press charges on Will. You understand what I'm saying? So that means, like, you know what? I punched you out, but here's the money. I work hard. I got that green. Here you go. What you want? Because it's worth it. That's my wife. You need me to pay you? What you asking for? Here you go. What you asking for? I'm gonna give you that. But that's my wife. You gonna respect my wife. Everybody else gonna respect my wife. That's my wife. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all got this game all twisted up. Y'all made it well worth having side pieces and stuff, instead of honoring people being faithful towards one another. I don't condone the fight. I do condone the chivalry, because chivalry is not dead. Do you understand how many husbands that will knock you out for disrespecting their wives? Do you understand? Ask any married man what their wife means to them. Ask them. Ask them. You mean to tell me? So let me break this down. So this is my husband, right? I got sick. For a couple of days, had to be in a hospital, so forth and so on. You know what I'm saying? My husband, you work hard. He used his FMLA. He paid my hospital bills. I got me in there, make sure, seeing neurologists and all this other kind of stuff, because he worked hard for him and I. You understand what I'm saying? That's what husbands do. That's what husbands do. A lot of people that's out here speaking ain't married, ain't never been married, don't know what marriage means. You understand me? See if they got one of these on there before they start talking. See if they have one of these on them. You know what I'm saying? They have that on them. A lot of people doing a lot of this. You understand what I'm saying? If I should die before I wake, my husband have insurance on me. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? That's a husband and a wife. If this is not a skit, I want to help you all to understand the difference between a husband, a boyfriend, and a sugar daddy. You understand what I'm saying? A wife, a girlfriend, and a sugar mama. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? This is a roll call for married people to stand up, get your act together, stop acting foolishly. This is what this is. This is that. You understand me? This is that. Will didn't even, y'all keep saying, a lot of people keep saying, yeah, but Jada was laughing, and then when you can tell who wear the pants, it's Jada. No, it ain't. It's Will. It's Will. It's Will. It's Will. Because Will can walk out of that relationship if he want to. What you think he need his wife for? Money? Or is it love? Don't you think they done been through hell enough? They done been through hell enough. You think, come on now, come on. Will was ready to give up what he got to give up to knock this dude out, because you're not going to disrespect my wife. That's what you're not going to do. That's what you're not going to do. A lot of weak people that's in these marriages that vow to be with somebody, but cheating with these other people, having conversation with these other people, your family members, they conversating with your family members. You understand what I'm saying? They having conversations with your family members that they ain't supposed to have. Get up out of here with that. When I tell you, when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, this is a roll call. So I went and I started researching. Sure enough, a lot of husbands are stepping up, because you're not going to disrespect my wife. That's what you're not going to do. You're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. I vow to love, honor, cherish, all of that for my wife. That's what I vow to do. Now, if y'all take it upon yourself to be the side piece and that person did it, well, I'm going to tell your wife, I'm going to tell your husband, tell me, because I want to take you to court. Tell me. I can use your little extra change. You hear what I'm saying, E? I can use that. I will sue you. I will sue you for decades. I'm not even lying. I will sue you for decades. You understand me? You're gonna put some respect on my name. And that's on period. You're gonna put some respect on my name. This was a roll call for husbands to stand up. What are you doing? How are you allowing anyone to disrespect your wife? Shame on you if you have let that happen to you. Shame on you. Shame on you, husbands. And shame on you, wives. What is wrong with y'all? Is you, man, I don't condone violence, but I do condone chivalry, baby. Chivalry ain't dead. You just got to find the right one that's going to love you and protect you and make sure that no one harm you in any shape, form, or fashion, because that is their job to do. And I do like the fact that who were they, honey? Who were they that came and talked to Will that said that when you at your highest point, the devil will come and attack you? Denzel, Tyler Perry, and Samuel L. Jackson. You hear me? You hear me? Sharpening iron, strengthening brotherhood. Where's y'all at? How in the world you ask someone to share their life with you, to be there with you, and then you turn around and cheat on them and lie to them and do all of this stuff, and then allow somebody to disrespect your spouse? Are you kidding me? Are you joking me? Roll call, roll call, roll call. I'm like, yeah. You listen. So when you put someone's wife or husband in your mouth, you understand? Wake up. This is a married couple. You are married to your spouse. Just because this world is jumping on some crap, talking about some side people and this and that and the other, are you kidding me? You gonna jump on the same windbag? If that's the case, why did you ask me to sign a marriage license? This is a license. You understand me? This is a license. This is a license, marriage license. This is what this is. This is what I signed with me and my husband, a marriage license. You can't even conduct a business without a license. You can't even live in this world without a license. Don't you have to have a driver's license? Don't if you mess up that driver's license, you get a ticket, you get a fine, you go to jail. That license. So you mean to tell me the other licenses are important, but this license is not? Get up out of here with all that trash. You kidding me? I will sue you, side piece, or whatever. I will get your guac, cheese, dinero, guacamole, chip in the dip, cheddar, moolah, scratch, skrilla. I will get that up off of you. And quick, fast, and in a hurry. I will personally take you to court and get that. You're going to be paying me. I would consider me as part of the family, because you're going to work for me. You're going to work for me. People want to diminish what marriage is. Baby, is you kidding me? Is you kidding me? Do y'all even know what it means to be married? Now, hold on, because I was like, I was tripping. You understand me? I was tripping. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Well, they should do this to Will, not to Will. No, what should have happened if this is not a skit? I do believe it's a skit, though. I could be wrong. Because these are some very accomplished people. And I know that This could be a skit. I know that Chris Rock know better than to come out on stage, as long as he's been a comedian, a comedian, to put somebody's name in your mouth without talking to them, especially when you're at the Oscars. You're at the Oscars. He should know better. If he did know better, he know now. And everybody else know now. Do not put a wife or a husband in your stuff without talking to them. That's a contract. That's money to be made. That means you're going to pay me for you're going to pay me for that. When you hit that high plateau of a level is what I'm talking about. That high plateau of a level. That's what I'm talking about. You understand? That level. That level. You understand? Reality of adult. What? I've never seen you before. Oh, hi. Well, welcome in. I've never seen it. Let me read a little bit here. You said wait, you said Clarissa said, sure not is not to be played with. June 6th is 18 years for me after a bad one, so I will go to war. Do y'all understand what husband and wives mean? Do you understand what marriage is? You literally take vows. Will could have, if to me, this is me. This is what I had thought. I said, wait a minute. If Chris Rock go after Will Smith can use his vows that he took in front of the officiator and signed to get the license to marry Jada Pinkett to stand on and countersue him for even putting his wife's name in his mouth. Then he can sue the Oscars as well. So the Oscars stand to lose money from Chris and Will. How did you allow this to happen? How do you allow him to come on here and use his jokes on there? Don't he have to rehearse? Don't y'all have a rehearsal day on stage where all of this has to transpire? You listen to his content and figure out what it's going to be about. Hey, did you talk to them about if you want to implement them inside your joke or whatever? What? Do you understand me? You on a high level up there. So I'm like, wait a minute. I was like, and then they both could sue the Oscars. And then who is Richard? Who is Richard? And why didn't Richard come out? And where was security? You mean to tell me anybody could do anything at the Oscars? Anybody can do anything at the Oscars? This man got up, ain't said nothing. What? I mean, I'm like, what the? When I say oh Lord Jesus, when he laid it on him, and wasn't playing. Do you hear me? Watch your mouths. Watch your mouths. Watch your mouths. Watch your acts and get it together. You hear me? Let me read what else is said here. You said RSP said, here's my opinion. Chris only called her G.I. Jane. That's the character of a strong woman, okay? A strong, badass woman. It could be compliment thoughts. What I think about it. Okay. What I think about that is so much. This is what I think. Number one, alopecia. Okay, so there are a lot of people that are dealing with alopecia, and that's the reason, but allegedly the reason why Jada cut her hair to begin with. But Jada also said that it was so much when she was involved in movies, especially doing the what do you call it when you the covers of magazines and stuff like that. They wanted women's with long flowing hair. They wanted it straight. Jada hair naturally curls up, right? So Jada wanted to wear her own hair, but she had to always implement. Y'all know back up in the day, this is what we want you to wear. They painted pictures of us of how we should be, how we should look. So many people came out being bulimic. So many people came. Are you talking to me? Industry. What did I say?
I'm just summing it up to make it short and sweet. The industry
wanted people to be a certain size. You understand? Do you know how long we fought because plus size women's had to come down, and now plus size women's is on the scene now. But there was no plus size women's. You had to be a certain petite size where people were throwing up behind what they were eating. There was so many stigmas placed on especially women's to be involved in the industry. You understand? Jada said out of her own mouth she did not like that. Jada hair is naturally curly. She couldn't wear her hair how she wanted to. So it bothered her. She said, I like that I'm cutting my hair. She have grown to love who she is in her hair. So that could have been a personal thing. Had Chris Rock would have talked and to them to find out, he would have known if he would have been stepping on toes or not. But in my opinion, God, what the heck? No. What? I need another word, honey. Give me another word.
Observation.
In my observation. Honey, I like that. Thank you so much. In my observation, it was like you didn't have that conversation with them to figure out if that would be okay to do. You understand what I'm saying? You didn't figure that. If he had to figure that out, he would have probably known that. Then he wouldn't have probably did that to himself. It is almost April Fool's. It is, depending upon, you said, RSP said it's almost April Fool's, and Chris and Will probably be like, ha, ha, ha. I ain't gonna lie. I do believe it's a skit because no security came on stage. They didn't shut it down. They didn't stop it. I personally believe it's a skit. But I like the content. So I want to use the content to tell people this is a reality, though. This is a reality. There's a whole lot of husbands that go to bat for their wife. They will jack you up for messing with their wives. And wives will jack you up for messing with their husbands. I don't think y'all understand that. We signed a contract, a legal binding contract. When you date people and that's your girlfriend or that's your male friend or whatever, y'all don't sign no contract. Y'all come and go as y'all please. That ain't that easy for a married couple. We signed a contract. Do you understand? For life. This is a contract for life. It's a marriage license. Contract for life. I promise to love, honor, cherish, protect all of that till the day I die. And if you decide to get out of that marriage, you have to sign other paperwork, legal paperwork, to get out of that most times, because there's times where you don't have to involve the courts. What the courts are involved in licenses like this. Courts are involved, but there are marriages where people get married where you don't have to involve the courts in your stuff. There are. But in my perspective, I do believe that they do have a marriage license where courts are involved. If they get divorced, things got to go down the line and all that stuff like that. I do believe that. Let me go back to what else you were saying. You said, the movie. What they're saying is the movie is by a Caucasian woman. She cuts her hair. She's strong and all that stuff right there, right? Huh, honey? Honey, tell me about G.I. Jane.
G.I. Jane is basically about a woman that wanted to get into the Marines, and they gave her a hard time through training, but she actually made it through training. That's what happened. So it showed that she was tough enough to be a Marine. The movie, it's a good movie. It sets the standards. It set the standards at that time frame for a woman who wanted to get into the military, who can actually get in the military without feeling being an oddball, because technically the military is supposed to be just for men, but women can do it too. So being that they had a woman on their team, they just gave her a hard time. So that's what it's pretty much about.
So and Chris Rock thing, he was trying to use her as an example for that. But in Jada's thing, she's being a spokeswoman for alopecia or sickness or something like that, allegedly. So that's her compassion. There's her passion in what she's doing. So I do believe that the miscommunication came in because Chris Rock should have had this conversation with her husband and with her. Yeah. That's what I believe. So That's what it boils down to. A lot of people don't look at marriage like, oh, in order for me, there's been times where I've turned down events because either my husband is not there with me, or they have not gone through my husband. That is my husband. My husband is the head of our household. That's my king. You know what I mean? If you really want to get to me, you really gonna have to go through him. There's not very much that I'm gonna do where my husband is not involved in it. Do you understand me? We uphold marriage around here. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people don't uphold marriages. This is a marriage. This is not, we're just dating for life. No, this is a marriage. You understand? And a lot of people are disrespecting marriages. That's why it's a roll call for me to tell men, get up. What is y'all doing? Especially married men. That's why you can't. That's why a lot of people are not married, because you got the single women out here popping, doing their thing, showing their neck. They want women that are discreet, so that whatever you all do is inside of the home. You can have as much fun as you want to with your. I have as much fun as I want to with my husband, baby. And do as much fun as I want to, as much fun as he want to. We're legal to do so. We're legal to do whatever we want to each other. How? We're legal because we're legally married. We had to go down and sign a legal contract. Then we had an officiator that we stood before and married us. He signed this legal contract, and then we had to have a witness from my side, a witness from his side that signed this as well. This ain't no joke, people. Is y'all kidding me? I'm listening to people. I'm like, oh, okay, that person's not married. Okay, that person don't understand marriage. Okay, that person do. Okay, and I'm seeing a lot of married men stand up. I am, and I commend all of those married men that are standing up and said, yes, that you don't touch a wife. That's wifey. That's wife. That ain't no side chick, no side dude, no side. That's wife. Everybody like, well, she was laughing, and then when she make the look? Of course she made a look. She was like, I would have made a look too. I'm one of those people, man. I wear my action on my face. What? Are you kidding me? You gonna see I'm happy, sad, elated. I'm coming for you. You gonna see all of that on my face. Because I don't know how to contain it. Now, what they were doing was laughing at the prior jokes that was going on. And once he hit that, Jada immediately caught it like, whoa. And then Will was like, oh, shoot. Oh, let me handle the business. There's a line you do not cross. Even the son, Jada Will Smith's son, said, that's how we do it. I don't contain the violence, but your proper procedure should have been like, let me talk to this man regarding his wife, putting her in a joke. You would have been better off saying a joke about Will. You would have been better off doing that. But you gonna touch a man's wife? A man's wife. I don't think y'all understand. Just by watching my husband, the way my husband is with me. When I tell y'all my husband protects me when we out and about, I don't care who it is. My husband like, okay, I'm gonna need you to go stand over there, go do that, or he come around me, or he like whatever, how he like. My husband go on the other side or whatever. You understand me? A husband protects his wife. I ain't lying to you. I'm not lying. You said RSP says, oh, I already read that one. I read that one. Let's see, what is it? Abigail, I want to say what you wrote, but this won't allow certain words to be said. But basically what Abigail is saying is they shame you when you're overweight. And then you work your butt off to be skinny. Not to be skinny, well, to be how they want you to be. And most time it's bulimic because if you've ever been on TV adds a few pounds to you. I've been on TV a lot, so it adds a few pounds to you even though you are the size you are. So they want you to be that way, and then you throwing up food. So every time you eat, you throwing up that food. You understand what I'm saying? Then your body get adjusted by you eating, automatically comes up. That is messing with people's health. Just to be involved in a movie, in this, in that, and the other. You understand? It was very hard during that time to be a part of anything. Jada felt like she couldn't even wear her own hair. She just wanted to wear her hair. Do y'all understand what kind of a complex that the industry puts on you as being a woman and a minority woman, a married woman? Do y'all understand what it does? It really messes you up. So you got a lot of people that's in the industry that are jacked up, and you wonder why this person is on this drug, this person is doing this person don't want to live, this person it's a lot that goes on. So when you marry, you got to protect each other and be like, okay, now Will and Jada been through this whole thing for years. They grew up in the industry. You understand what I'm saying? So when you're married and you see something ain't right, I see it all the time. Me and my husband can be together. Some woman looking at my husband, I say, honey, you see that woman looking at you? She gonna make me say something. Why is you laughing? Did y'all hear my husband? Did you? You thought why is that funny to you? Why did you laugh like that? He think it's cute. It ain't cute to me because I'd be like, I know my husband is handsome. He know I am beautiful, okay? I'm beautiful in his eyes. He's handsome in my eyes. But when I see somebody else looking, I'm like, you don't see me standing here? Like I'm giving you an opportunity to. And then let me tell you something. I even walked in the hair store one time, and it's, African American black hair store. You know what I'm saying? Different people walk through and everything, right? And I needed more money because I was at the register and I had already spent more than I was sent into the store to spend. So my husband's sitting in the car, right? And I'm texting him, I'm saying, honey, I need some more money. You know what I'm saying? And he comes, I see him getting ready to come out the car. Wait, before I send him the text, I'm at the door. Honey, you, money, me. I'm sending him smoke signal. Money, me, give me. Like I'm in front of the window, right? And then I'm like, he can't see me. So I just text him, honey, I need some more money. Did I see him finna get ready to get out the car? So at the hair store, I say, listen, ladies, can I have your attention? My husband is about to give me some money. You have 15 seconds to look and turn away. Everybody started laughing. When my husband walked through that door, they was like, ooh. I was I'm not lying. I did this. I'm not lying. I did this, and they were laughing, and they were laughing at everything because I'm a fool when I go somewhere. Y'all, I like to have a lot of fun, but they did not look that much. I said, you looking too much, and he walked in, gave me another card, walked on out. I like to have a lot of fun with my husband, but I also like to put smiles on people's faces. But that was literally me. You hear what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying? So no, don't do her. Let me see what else you're writing. Let me check y'all out. I was literally like that. Captain say, hey, everybody. Listen, respect people's marriages, man. Because one day you're going to want to be married, and then you can't get married because of whatever you did to somebody else's marriage. Talking about well, her husband is my best friend. Excuse me, what? No. I'm his best friend. That'd be me. I'm his best friend. I don't even know you. How my husband your best friend? I don't know you. If you my husband best friend, you mean to tell me you both are best friends? I don't know you. I didn't even know y'all had a conversation, a relationship. I don't know you. So how's my husband your best friend? How in the world am I another man's best friend? Honey, Can I have a man best friend? Because I really do want one. Can I have a man best friend? I feel like I will be able to talk to him better than I talk to you. So can I have a male best friend? Can I? Huh? Okay, I'm going to have a male best friend. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a male best friend. I'm going to talk to my male best friend about everything. And that's what I'm going to do. And my husband is not going to say... I guess that's a no. I can't have a male best friend. Y'all see how silly that sounds? Can I'm gonna ask my husband if I can have a male best friend. No, that is my best friend. I'm his best friend. Honey, when was the last time you told me I was your best friend?
Yesterday or the day before?
This morning.
Yeah, this morning.
Because you remember you worked late and you got off late. So you got here about 2 o'clock in the morning. Because he had Mando. 2 o'clock in the morning, my husband told me that I was his best friend. And I told him the same thing. He is my best friend. We can joke, laugh, kid, all that stuff. All of that. That's my best friend. I wouldn't dare go to my husband and ask my husband, disrespect my husband like that and say, can I have a male best friend? He said, slow your roll. Didn't he? Andrea, didn't he say it? Watch yourself. I know, right? I wouldn't dare go to my husband and say no foolish mess like that. Can I have a male best friend? And some woman sitting up there telling me, well, your husband is my best friend. Really? Really? Let me bring, I'm going to call husband for you. Honey, hold on. Honey, why is you laughing? Why is you laughing? Not ever. You hear me? Put some respect on my name. Hey, put some respect on my name. Hey, put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. Don't do me. Y'all better listen. A lot of y'all want to be married. Y'all want to be in relationships. You can't, because you blocked your blessings to be in a relationship because you let somebody know your characteristic and the type of person that you are. You do not become a wife when somebody say, will you marry me? No, you become a wife because you're already wearing the wife. You do not become a husband when you get with somebody and you like, will you marry me? And then automatically you're the husband. No, that's not how that works. You're already wearing the husband. If you my husband, I need to know what we doing in our relationship. What are we doing? We need to have conversation on how we fit in, how we work together, how we orchestrate our life. What is your plans for it? What do you see yourself doing? Okay, this is what I see myself doing. Okay, what's your goals? Okay, this is my goals. Okay, can we put them together and see how it works? Well, let's see. Can you forsake all others? Because this right here, this marriage license, I remember that it said, forsake all others. Don't nobody want to listen to the marriage vows. You think you're just supposed to get together and just have pleasurable moments with each other? I mean, it's true. Well, honey, we do have pleasurable moments with each other. Why is you looking like that? But that's not the only thing that goes along with this thing. That's not the only thing. I mean, stop looking at me like that. Then watch it. I mean, that's not the only thing. That is not the only thing. There's a lot that goes along with spending a lifetime with someone. You got to put up with all they crap. Don't I have to put up with your crap, honey?
Yeah, and I got to put up with yours. But you know what? That's what makes us closer.
And in that order. You have to protect your spouse. That is your holy matrimony. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is y'all coming together to become one. So what Will did, if it ain't a skit. He'd probably be like, man, you know, he felt, but you know what? Will was crying at the end of this thing. Will was crying, but Will is also an actor too. But Will was crying because he felt shameful. And he said it. You would do anything for love. Just about, no, you would do just about anything for love. You would do just about, that's because you vow to love, honor, and protect that person. Everybody want to blame Jada for this thing. You know why y'all want, certain people want to blame Jada? Because she had her entanglement, but she's still married to her husband. Her husband can easily walk away. Ain't like he's not attractive, or he don't have anything to offer, or he, you know, it's not like that. They with each other because they want to be with each other. They want to love each other. Do you understand that? They want to love one another. Okay, we done made some mistakes. Even though we on the outside looking in, and we can say what we say about how it looked to us from the outside looking in, only them two know the intricacies about what's keeping them two together. Them two. You understand what I'm saying? And what Chris Rock did, he should have gone to that husband and wife, mainly the husband, and said, can I use your wife in my joke? He did not do that. The Oscars did not have security up there. Chris Rock straight said, Richard. And then when Will got closer, he was looking for Richard. I was looking for Richard. Who is Richard? Somebody needs to tell me who Richard is. Put Richard up so I can see who Richard is. Because Chris Rock called for Richard, and Richard didn't come. And I know that they got to have something in their ear, right? Something in their ear, and then something, the little mic thing. Because every time I've ever been on TV, you got the mic thing in your ear and the little box or whatever. I don't know how they doing it nowadays, but you got to have all of that. You hear me? So it's like, why did nobody come out there? How did Will, so it got to be a skit to me. I'm presuming it to be, because Will got up out his seat. Matter of fact, sitting in the front. His seat, their seats are right there. Walked up the stairs, popped him, walked back down the stairs, and sat back down. Now, y'all let us pop each other. Is one of us going to jail, or we just get to go home and nothing happened? How that work? I'm just saying. Now, the Oscars is not going to stop Will Smith from having his award, because that's his accolades. He worked hard for it. He brings on good movies and everything like that. Chris has decided that he will not press charges. I don't know if Will paid him and be like, here, this was well worth it because I'm going to protect my wife at all costs. I don't know what happened, but he's not pressing charges. Will Smith gave an apology. Samuel Jackson, Tyler Perry, and who else? What? Denzel Washington talked to him and let him know that, hey, you have brothers and sisters up here in high places, because God will give you brothers and sisters in high places. That's for sure. I know that to be a fact. So we're just going to wait and see what the other outcomes come about, because they're going to sit and talk at the red table and come together and talk about it. I mean, if it wasn't, to me, if it wasn't a skit, why would they go to the red table? You know what I mean? Wouldn't they go to a neutral spot? Because Chris would be like, no, I think Will's going to pop me again. Nope, I'm not doing it. No, I ain't trying to be popped. Now, I let him get away with it that time, but I'm not going to let it happen again. You see what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I just want to come on and give you all my opinion, my thoughts, my perception, what is the word you tell me, honey? I analyzed it, my viewpoint. It's my viewpoint, okay? This is my viewpoint on what I think is happening. I think husbands need to stand up and start protecting their wives a little bit more. And that's just not against male species. That's about women that's trying to get at you because you're still hurting your wives that way. So stop that. I think women need to stand up and protect your husbands and stop trying to be with all these men and stuff and be there with your husband. If you're going to be married, be married. If not, don't be. You understand? If you come after my husband, come here, honey. Come here. Come here. Come here. I want y'all to know that I have one of these. It is called a marriage license. See that? I'm going to make sure everybody see that. This is a marriage license.
It's called.
This
papers.
is my husband's. Out of yeah, come here. I'm not done with you. Just for a second. If y'all saw that or not. This is my husband. Mine. This is my husband, not yours, mine, not yours, mine. This is sorry. So this is my husband right here. And if he should cheat, I'm suing him and I'm suing you all.
I ain't doing nothing. You see this? That's all I want. That's all I need because this is my best friend. So.
Oh, honey, stop it. I'm not cheating either. And I'm not going to cheat. I love you.
Love you too.
On that note, we finna get up out of here, okay? Thank you guys for attending. Thank you for listening at my viewpoint. Drop your comments. Let me know what you guys think. I actually think it's a skit. I don't know, because, yeah. And I also think it's a roll call for husbands to be husbands and protect your queen. In the game of chess, the queen is always protected. It wasn't that Jada looked at him. There's so many funny memes and everything going around that Jada looked at him and was like, get him. Jada didn't do that because I saw Jada's face. And as a wife, Jada went like, well, he didn't. And Will just happened to look over there. Oh, this offended my wife. I'm going to handle this right now. Nope. You're not going to make fun of my wife. You're not going to do that. You did not talk to me about this. You not had this conversation with me. That should be in any marriage. If they're not coming to you and communicating with you, no attack should be on your wife. That is your wife. You signed on to love, honor, protect, cherish, all of that with your wife and with your husband. Get it together. It is 2022. Stop the madness and love one another. Your girl, I'm out. I got to go spend time with my husband. Love you guys very much. Enjoy your evening. Debbie speaks.